So now it is the next day, Saturday, August 1st, and we got a bit of rain, and a lot more beans are ready to pick now, so we're going to try to fill this guy up. This probably is not going to be enough. Probably fill 2 or 3 of these, but we'll see what we can get done here. Yeah, so I'm going to need something bigger than this. Filled this up after about 2 or 3 plants. I mean, you could fit more in here a little bit, but it's kind of useless. I'm going to get something bigger. But we got our little helper in here. Hey, Penny. What are you doing, buddy? Yeah, so this is what we're working with now. Pretty hefty amount, at least a couple dinners worth. The thing about picking beans is, you know, in one harvesting session you can think you got them all, come back out 5 minutes later and find a whole nother bowl full. But this is what we're going to go with for now, let what's on the plants mature a bit more. But what I did notice when I was in there, down here we actually have a cucumber. Well, we have a couple of them. I really didn't think we had any yet. But anyway, that concludes this week's installment, this weekend's installment. So like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I also wanted to make a quick note about when to harvest your beans, because it might seem pretty arbitrary. You know, they always kind of look like the same green bean, they just change in size over time as they grow on the plant. But you want to pick them before they get too large. Like, I'd say this is a little on the large side. You can see the bulges from the seeds in there. When they get this big, they might be a bit tough, and then even when you cook them, they can be stringy from that toughness. So ideally, you want something about like this skinny, you know, about as long as your hand, like from fingertip to the bottom of your palm. Length doesn't really matter though, that's kind of just comes down to genetics, but you know, things like this, you don't really want to let them get this thick and tough. So if you want more of a tender bean, try to let them not get so big. Pick them when they're a bit smaller like this. But yeah, that's it, guys.